Well, here we are. I wasn't expecting to do this video. Chelsea and I are up in North Bay. We're here for a wedding, and we've just got a couple of hours to chill before things start to happen. So I figured I'd do the FOC, just using a little laptop here. And yeah, I'm gonna try to make the screen bigger. I don't think I'll be able to see any comments if anybody's commenting live, but it is Friday morning. But anyway, we're going to do the FOC with the CCB live from the north. And we're going to go through quick because, you know, we're supposed to be on vacation. Obviously, go to the CanadianComicBin.com. Pre-orders are due every Monday by 8 p.m. You can make them earlier. Most of the covers are available, and we just scroll down to our pre-sale page, and we're going to kick it off with DC Comics, and a bunch of covers not here for the absolute flash, but they're all going to be standard covers, just, you know, different logos, and then we'll say whatever printing. We're mostly second, third for the first issue, and same for Absolute Green Lantern. We're on our third and our second prints. I was adding some new covers yesterday before we took off, but I saw that the new history of the DC Universe did get pushed back. There is a Jenny Frison cover. I'm always picking up Far Sector #1s. It's the first appearance of this character, and it's a really good story. I can't convince enough people to go read it, because I think Green Lantern kind of has you know, some shambles where people just don't want to read it. Maybe with the Green Lantern's HBO show come out, that might change things. But anyway, so those will be on the site probably next week as well. So I'm not going to bother going through them. Tom King. Everybody loves Tom King. A bunch of his stuff gets adapted. The Human Targets is kind of crime noir, has a feel of a 60s type thing, but they're doing a deluxe slipcase hardcover. So if you haven't read it, there you go. What else do we got? Justice League Omega Act Special #1. There's an Eon cover. Thought that was all right. I don't really know what's happening with this, but I'm guessing it's connected to the DC-KO maybe. Same with the Absolute Evil here. I like the A cover. I like the villains' hands all kind of coming in. And these are the villains from DC Absolute. Lots of covers to choose from. But A and the Riley Rossmo one I actually quite liked. That's just me. Everyone's got their own opinion. Absolute #12. Still a stellar read. Jay Lee covers. I'm always, they always catch me. I like them. Does a lot of Disney work. Absolute Green Lantern #7. I'm disappointed I didn't get a chance to go see Genoy at Fan Expo. I meant to go see him, and even considered getting a sketch, but because I got that Bianche and Howard and Desjardins, and we were super busy. But #7 here. Marsh. I haven't been enjoying his artwork as of late, but, you know, Batman #2. There we go. People have been loving #1. And, yeah, I'm just going to move location, so you're going to have to come with me here. As we travel around our cottage. Sorry, guys. Very professional video person. Oh, here we go. I can't even see what's on my screen. All right, so Batman #2. Batman #1's been selling great. The blind bags are a hit. We got a Jim Lee cover. Myself, I'm fading. You know, like as artists get older, their work kind of like just, it's not what it was. And Jim Lee, for a while, being as old as he is, was still on top. But as of this last year, I just feel it is fading a bit. Or maybe he's just not taking enough time. I'm not sure. But it's just not hitting for me. But Tedesco covers. I love Tedesco. I think he's great. And your the Virgin, I guess. Foil, is this a foil one? A cover. Another homage to that Amazing Spider-Man cover by Ditko. And we got an all-red one, too. And a design and a foil. Poison Ivy always has the covers. Eon has been on it for a while. It's a good cover. But this one I actually quite liked. It was more Poison Ivy-ish, not like her in a crop top and some baggy pants, but more Poison Ivy-like, right? Sorry, I'm not used to this laptop. And the Zerdy, they're doing pumpkin spicy covers. Not all ladies. Sometimes it's a dude in his gym shorts. Her hair turning into leaves. The previous issue had an Eon cover, which I thought was awesome. But not many people agreed with me. So we have some extras on the stands, but I think later on, give it a couple of years. We'll just have to sit on it for a few years. Backo covers. Again, Tulaski. I think he's doing some good stuff. That's a great cover. Adventures of Superman, Book of L, number 2. We didn't put any at number 1 on the stands. We just went straight to pre-orders and stuff. Cheshire and Cheetah, same thing. And JSA, we've kind of gone to subscriptions and pre-orders on that book too. Joker and Harley, Malicious Intent. This got pushed back. It's no longer on this week, so we'll shift it when we start next week's orders. But it's going to be the Black Label oversized, I believe. And Gotham Academy, it's coming back. We just sold the rare, I think it's a 1 in 25 variant. Has the first appearance of maps and such. Tough book to find, but somebody scooped it up a couple weeks ago. Dustin 9. And there's a nice Sweeney Boo. She doesn't do as much for DC right now. She's been working on her own indie book, which is cool. Teen Titans Go. And DC Facsimile, number 40, Detective Comics. What is the reason for this one? Origin of Clayface. Clayface has a movie, a rated R movie coming out, so that's a good one. Got Foil and Blank, a new Mad, and DCKO. This is the big event. Snyder. If you're loving Snyder, you're gonna want to check this out. But you got Jim Lee, Daniel Warren Johnson, Frank Cho, Jay Lee. We still don't have that. We went through these last time. I did add the Ben Oliver cover, which is a good one, and updated this because it was only one-sided when we first showed it. I like that Swamp Thing's in there and Starro. That's fun. So I'm curious about this, and we got your Dark Seed. Yeah, there you go. We have a low power. I might have to adjust again and plug in, guys. This is the most unprofessional videoing I've ever done. Well, I'm not very professional with this stuff anyway. Laying kangaroo style on the bed. I don't know from the camera because I don't have the other screen open. All right, DCKO, and that's it. That's DC stuff. Actually, I looked at more covers than I was expecting to see on there. Image Comics. Let's see what we got with Image. Savage Dragon. We're always pushing Savage Dragon back. I never trust Savage Dragon. It comes out on FOC, and I'm like, yeah, right. It'll be another month before this thing is actually out. Gunslinger was up last week. Kaya, we don't have readers, but someone came in the other day asking for Kaya back issues. We didn't have much because we stopped bringing that in for the stands. Lucky Devils, Blood Squad, Salmon Twitch. Readers have dried up on this book. I'm assuming most stores don't really put it on the stands anymore. So if someone tries to go find the back issues, it's probably going to be a little bit tougher. I did like this Matina cover of the Haunt, and Don Aguilo. little Violator action. Got some Rat City Rockefellers. The trade is out now, I believe. Collects the first 6 issues. If you haven't read it, it's a really good story, and the art's great. Author Immortal #1. If you're into horror stuff, horror is the big thing, right? There's so much indie horror and cold slither. So this is when the Dreadnoks pretended to be a rock band. Is that what the... Yeah, Dreadnoks. They were undercover. So they're like this 80s rock, little guitar. You can see, you know, no idea what's going to happen in here, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Ice Cream Man. We sold a bunch of these. A lot of people are buying multiples. So they're doing a story through cards. I think it's I'm not sure if it's a game card, a gaming, or if it's just a deck of cards, but they are doing a story through it, and they're never reprinting it. It's one time only. Yeah, 55 playing cards. So I guess it's, I don't know, man. Anyway, very unique thing to do from the Ice Cream Man team. And again, they're not reprinting it. So if you're curious, you should just go in on it. And Rook Exodus. People keep asking, it's like, is this coming out again? Yeah, now it is. So the second arc is happening. We've got 3 covers, and people really, really look forward to it. I have to double check to see if we have any of the trades in stock. Walking Dead and Exquisite Corpses #2. I believe this comes with the playing card. So if you've missed issue 2, let me just double check. I thought it said it. Each cover comes poly-bagged. So there you go. You'll be able to get that card if you missed it the first time. And #3, your standard, and this one comes poly-bagged. There you go. If you've missed out on some Exquisite Corpses, I know we need another printing of #1. I believe that's out of print. Indie. Let's see what we got. This is an HP Mac. I'm not big on it. It's tricky for me to use. I'm used to the Macs. So Sonya Reborn has some good covers. This is Stepan Sejic. Maybe it's pronounced Steven. I'm not sure, but I really like the Sager cover. There's 2 Red Sonja covers he has out this week, but I just love the blending of the hair, and it just looks huge. A little Sinkovich, a little David Mack, you know, with his own kind of style. But yeah, some good covers there. Stitch, also a great seller. Missing some covers. Thundercats Power Puff Girls. We just don't have the buyers in our store. Oh, let me go back here. There's no cover there. This was kind of a cute cover though, right here. Getting his hair all pinned up. And a Wizard of Oz adaptation by Sue Lee. Yeah. So if you're looking for a retelling of Wizard of Oz, there you go. Trade in hardcover. Rebel Moon's coming out. Something called The Jungle. Archie Halloween. This is a big one, I believe. Harley and Elvira. A unique pairing. Should be fun. Both of them are cheeky, powerful women. There is a Mark Spears cover, but Linsner. Who we got here? Ben Caldwell. I like that one. Ben Caldwell might be my favorite over the Spears one. Yeah, Spears looks very like Elvira looks, you know. There's some foil and virgins, but I like the Ben Caldwell cover. But yeah, foil and virgins, metal, all available. And here's that other Sager cover. Not as good as the other one for me, but still love the huge hair that kind of like melts away. And I like the arrow as well. Supernatural. Some people are excited about this because they were huge fans of the TV show, and they did some comics through Wildstorm. But here we go. Clayton Crane doing the A cover. There's a photo cover. You've got your foils and virgins and your metals and whatever. But yeah, if you're a Supernatural fan, you're gonna love that. Tall Jacks, Bitchcraft, Eat Your Young, Gunpowder Prophets, Speed Racer. Not many readers on Speed Racer. And Astrobots. The same writer who did a bunch of Transformers stuff is doing this. It's an older toy property. You might be into it. You might not be. I don't know. Ben Templesmith doing a cover for Black Diamond. It's a little creepy, right? Feel a sneeze coming on. We'll see if it goes away. Disavowed is kind of it looks G.I. Joe-ish. A little homage to the boys. I think Tim Seeley is writing it. Hascon, I don't really know much about that, but you can look into it. Heavy Metal magazine. This is last week it was up, but now they put this Sveta Shabina exclusive cover through Lunar. I'm not sure where else you're getting Heavy Metal magazine from, but there you go. It's limited to 2,000 copies. Neverland, Cooking Kaiju, Adventure Time, another, it's a great seller. And this one's got I know nothing about Adventure Time. I've never seen the cartoon. I've never read the comic, but the fans love it. And but it's got some kind of villain. I wasn't really aware there were big villains. Uh-oh. Sorry, my screen just went away for a second there. Cruel Universe, Bermeo. Yeah, that looks cool. Very, I don't know, alienous. Yeah, grody and awesome at the same time, right? High Strangers, yeah. Oh, those 3D Marvel comics, if you're into those, Deadpool, Joe Madriria, and Little Nightmares. This was on FOC a while ago. It's a video game. Little Nightmares 3 is coming out soon. I don't know much about it, but video game stuff does really well, and it does look creepy and kind of cool. Descent to Nowhere, and you've got a bunch of different covers. I did watch the trailer for the new video game, and it looked interesting and kind of creepy and cute at the same time. So again, I don't know much, and there's a blank. Star Wars Insider, I do like that direct market cover. Some Street Fighters, and this book, I was about to refund everybody because I just assumed it wasn't going to come out. It's coming out, I guess. It's coming through Lunar. It should be the wraparound cover with the Muppets and Big Boy burger thing right there. And I think there's something else I can't remember. But anyway, I thought it was a Lucio Perillo cover, but it's Lucio Robes. Yeah, I thought it was a Perillo, but they did add a toga variant. I'm not sure why, but they did. So there you go. You've got Essentia actually coming out. Some Street Fighter and Gargoyles, Bronze Faces from Boom. I thought this was a mini-series, but maybe it's an ongoing. So issue 6, Hello Darkness. I have not really been enjoying the last few Jenny Frison covers. I thought they'd kind of come off as a little basic compared to what she normally puts out. Maybe that's just me. I did like this one. It's good. It's good and creepy. Whole point of the series. Power Rangers Prime, Last Witch number 4. The War, Garth Ennis. This collects the short story that was running through Hello Darkness. And Hello Halloween. You got a nice skeleton jack-o'-lantern being. I like that cover. There is another Frison one for this too. I liked it better than the other Hello Darkness one. But again, I don't know. There's it seems like she's gone more simple. Arcbound, Huck, Tex Arcanum. I really thought more people would give it a shot, but not many people picked it up in her shop, which is sad. Umbrella Academy keeps going, which is great. And new Dungeons and Dragons series. There is Dan Panosian cover for those Panosian fans. Adventures in Lumen. 30 Days of Night is coming back. Who doesn't love a big old set of bloody choppers? I really enjoyed the movie, and the comics were pretty fun. Godzilla keeps doing theirs, and Event Horizon went to second print. We still have first prints, so if you've missed out, you can scoop. Monster High. What did I hit here? Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Seeds of Salvation. I didn't know Star Trek had like a robot character. It seems more Star Wars vibe. Turtles, Tales from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, more based on the movie that Seth Rogen put out. Shredder #2. #1 did really well. I did like the Kale Nude cover again. Pretty good. Murder Podcast #2. Still waiting on issue 1 to come out. I think maybe next week, hopefully. I'm really excited to try these Ignition comics. Oop. And that's it for the indie. Let's scroll through Marvel, and that's the end of it. World to Come, it just keeps being pushed back. Amazing X-Men. So all the X-Men stuff is switching to this Age of Revelation. Revelation's the new character, and Apocalypse mixed with Doug Ramsey. Can't remember, but there's lots of new X-Men stuff coming out. Covers galore. Avengers. I'm sorry, I'm really just trying to skim through these guys unless something really jumps out. Binary, again, connected to the Age of Revelation, so who knows, but Binary has never really been a character that seems to deserve her own series. I could be wrong, could be really well written. There's a Nakayama cover for the Nakayama fans, and this Yagawa one seemed most interesting. I want to see that as a full cover art. Eddie Brock Carnage. They're doing zombie variants because Marvel Zombies is coming out. We put the trailer on our Facebook page if you've missed it, or you can just Google it, right? Imperial War, and Laura Kinney becomes Sabretooth for the Age of Revelations. It's like, I feel like it's like when they changed all the X-Men to the Age of Apocalypse, and it was like the new universe, the new take. What if Apocalypse took over when Charles Xavier died, you know? And as a kid, I ate it up. I think more of the readers now are seasoned readers. I don't think they're going to eat this up in the same kind of way as young kids would when they'd see like their heroes as different versions, because there's just not enough young kids reading comics right now. This was probably my favorite cover by Villalobos. There's Dan Jurgens. I do like the Yagawa one, but Villalobos is probably my favorite. Long Shots. I always liked Mojo just because I liked big monstrous characters, and he was just a big fat thing on little tiny legs. So we're gonna see the Mojo verse world through Long Shots. So it's a team book, and I guess you can see the team members right here. Is that Kraven, Wonder Man, Rhino? That might be Bishop and Hellcat. And a Revelation variant. So I guess those two are getting married or have gotten married. Marvel Knights Punishers. I believe all the interior art is by Dan Panosian. Let's just double check. Yep. So expanding on the world to come. Yeah. Marvel Black, White, Blood, and Guts. So a little horror fan thing. Horror stories, short, but it's a bigger book. This is Derek Chew. This cover, I was like, this isn't a very good cover. Who's going to pick this one? I guess if you're a fan. I don't know if it's an homage, but that does not sell the book for me. This one was a fun one. You know, it's like a Halloween party. Everyone's dressed up. Return to Planet Hulk, and Greg Pak is back writing this, which is kind of fun. I did like this Parator cover, more painted style. Might be painted, I don't know. Spider-Man Wolverine 6, but this is, I don't know, is this the cover of the week? The Swedish Chef doing an homage to Frank Miller's Wolverine #1. That's pretty great. Spider-Man 94 went to second print, and issue 2 is out. Action figure cover. Han Solo #2. Strange Tales. Not sure if this is just going to be a one-shot or if it's a continuing story. Anyway, magician-based, as Strange Tales tends to be. Ultimate Black Panther and World of Revelation. You got him on the cover there. His first appearance was in that Apocalypse Heir to Apocalypse #4. We've got a copy of that in stock. It's going for some money. A bunch of different covers for it. Nothing too crazy. But Punisher Red Band #2. I do like Tedesco. Very simplistic, but nice. And Wolverine Revenge and X-Men Book of Revelations. And it'll be fun for like people who don't know much about X-Men just jumping in on it, because you know, it's a whole new universe. If you know about X-Men, obviously like some of the things are going to stand out to you, but as story-wise, it should be easy to follow and easy to jump into. And that's it, guys. So this is the wedding edition of the FOC with the CCB. Very quick. And order your books through our online store. Get a subscription. Order from whatever store you order from to help them out. I'll catch you later. Oh, I got to swing over to the side. Oh, hello, guys. Sorry, I didn't see the chat because I had it covered with the other screen. Good morning, Project Enigma. How's it going? But I'm out, and I'll catch you next week.